Good morning and welcome. Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason on this Thursday. I hope it finds you well out there and the government shutdown. It's over. Yay. What does that mean? I don't know. I guess we'll start getting government reports. Let the spending begin as Donald Trump doubling down on wanting to give certain people $2,000 as a, I guess, well, we won't call it stimulus. We'll call it something else, a rebate. See, that's a great thing, right? Hey, we don't want to use certain words. We'll just use a different word, and somehow it'll mean something different. Why not? So we'll see. I don't know. But the shutdown is over. Everybody back to work. Back pay is coming, and hopefully the airports will get better soon. I got an idea. Maybe we should have more air traffic controllers. I don't know. That must be is that the worst job in the world? I don't know. I saw it yesterday. Of course, you never know, right? Oh, man, we need 11,000 air traffic controllers.
More or currently?
More. Yes, they don't. The part of the problem is they didn't have enough to begin with, and I'm just thinking to myself, I don't know, like, is that just? I don't know. That job's got to suck, right? You would think that anybody could do it, right? You train them up how to, read radar and all that stuff, but. Well, I guess so. If an Army helicopter showed up out of nowhere and people died, maybe not. Maybe I changed my mind. Maybe that job does suck. Things that don't suck, what we do here, gold and silver, our toll-free number 800-951-0592, and of course the website at allamericangold.com. And we've had, silver, I think did it touch a record today? I know it was $54, very close to a record high on silver. Gold, again, well above $4,200 again. The Dow was down today. It was up yesterday. Kind of, I guess, sell the news, so to speak, for Wall Street as I guess the government shut down, everyone back to work now, may mean, I don't know, I'm not sure why Wall Street would not like that. Well, then again, it hit a record yesterday, so let's just call it profit-taking, hitting Wall Street. The one thing that is starting to bite, we've been following quite a bit here, so it's a little different. Remember, during the financial crisis, most people walked away from their homes. Hey, I'm gonna pay my credit card, I'm gonna pay my car, but I'm not gonna pay my home, which was probably really smart. Matter of fact, too many people went way too long before not paying their home, right? Before they stopped it. No, they borrowed against their 401k. They did everything they could and then finally let it go. And, of course, the house was worth half as much. This time around, Jason, it's – I don't want to – well, it is. It really – it's almost reversed. Because for a lot of people, they got a super great mortgage rate. Right? A lot of people down near 3%. And so now they're like, oh my gosh, I don't have enough money every month. Let me not pay something else. The number of auto loan buyers 60 days behind on their auto loans broke a record in certain categories. The biggest record shattered subprime borrowers 60 days or more behind. So they've not missed one payment. They've missed at least two or more. Almost 6.7%. The highest levels on record going back to any time, according to Fitch, saying that consumers are essentially running out of money, and now we have record defaults, or at least, now again, they're not, I don't know when the repo man comes, right?
Got to get past 90 days. Got to get past 90 days.
Is it 90? Do they get one more month before the repo man?
I think each case is individual, but I think you got to get past 90 days before, because one payment, two payment, there's a lot of reasons why you actually can miss one, and there are some reasons for missing two, but three isn't a non-payment issue. Nobody goes 3 months without paying a car payment. So
the repo man is going to be very, very busy lately. Now, the good news is prime borrowers, now that's, I'm a prime borrower. Jason would be a prime borrower. Of course, I don't have any auto loans, but those are fine. So, again, this is very much what we're looking at, the haves and the have-nots economy. They call this the K-shaped economy, where, the V of the K, is the guys doing well, and then, of course, the bottom half, the guys doing poorly. This looks like exactly what we're talking about. Are we going to have stagflation? Because that's kind of what it feels like. And then Starbucks. Is that Starbucks going to get even more expensive? I'll tell you what's about to happen when we get back. Go get that Venti Latte! 800-951-0592. Patriot News Hour. Let's take a quick look in at the markets. The Dow is down 370 points. The S&P is down 72. The Nasdaq's down 400 points. The 10-year note 411. Gold right now is up 10. 15. Pretty quickly moving here. 42.11. Silver's been on a ride. Been as high as 54. Has been about 52.50 right now, just below $53. You heard me right. Silver getting ready to break into new all-time record highs. I will just say this. I don't know how the silver market is going to stick together here. It's almost impossible to short right now. The shorts, just what's happened over the last few days, got absolutely annihilated. The inventory situation is not good, as all of us already know. And let's face it, there's no hope of it getting better. I think that's the problem, right? Because we already know what's going to come out of the ground. And here's the thing. No more silver comes out of the ground at 53, 54, 60, 70, 80 than comes out of the ground at 35, 40, 45. It just doesn't. Everybody is getting every ounce of silver they possibly can out of the ground. And the deficits are enormous. So people are starting to worry. Is this going to break something in the real economy? Obviously, when we think about I guess we're the AI data center economy now, right? I don't know. We'll see. But again, any silver you can get it. As I've said, and we've been right on this. It's funny. I remember Jason. Remember Jason when we were talking about silver breaking 40?
Yeah, it would go right up to 50.
Right.
Sure
and we told you this was going to happen. And then we told you it's not going to stop at 50.
Correct.
We told you.
I thought it would go to about a 60 top and then stop for a little bit. I called a little too hot. It got to 54.
Right, it got to about, 54?
And then it came back, and so here we are. It did pretty much
Of course, they came back to 47?
Yeah, but I mean,
I came back to 47.
Didn't go to 39 though. Didn't go to 39, right?
No, it didn't even go anywhere close to it. Did it? And it's going to be very, very interesting. In the other metals, we don't talk a lot. Platinum, $1,600. Remember when I was begging you all to buy platinum?
At $995, whatever it was.
Right. I couldn't give it away, Told you. By the way, my buddy Jim, he had an IRA where he had a bunch of palladium in it. And he was able to trade 2 ounces of palladium, or 1 ounce of palladium for 2 ounces of platinum. Boy, that worked out really well. But speaking of palladium, ready? $1,450. And I'm telling you right now, palladium is a buy. I think that platinum is going much higher. Palladium is going to follow. I've got 28 ounces of palladium. Some are bars, some are coins. Well, look at it. Here you go. $1,455. It's just running right now. Palladium. $1,450. So below spot, $4 below spot on palladium. I only have 28 ounces. Christine, can you give me a thumbs up if you're hearing me? Can you give me a thumbs up? I got 28 ounces of palladium at $1,450. So that's $4 below spot. You cannot buy palladium for less than $1,550. You just can't. If I had to go get it, and then I would have to charge a markup on it. I mean, you're talking about $1,600, $1,650. No, $1,450. I got 28 ounces of it at 800-951-0592. By the way, palladium's all-time high, like $3,000. Will it go back there? Probably. Why? Because things that are real are going to the moon, especially if they have value, if they have use. And, of course, when you think about silver, platinum, palladium, and throw rhodium in there, but rhodium is really expensive, like $8,000. They all work together. Usually, if you're using, not every case, but especially with data centers, AI, solar, wind, you're using platinum, palladium, silver, almost in all of those applications. So another good opportunity here. 28 ounces of palladium, $4 below spot at 800-951-0592. So now what's going on at Starbucks? We know coffee's high. By the way, the Trump administration says they're going to bring the price of coffee down. I don't know how. Obviously, we don't grow coffee here. At least I don't think, right? Can you grow coffee in America? I don't think you can. Maybe like in Hawaii or somewhere, right? Maybe.
It's a little more tropical, yeah. Yeah, it's like,
right?
It's like bananas,
And if there's none out there, which there isn't, I don't know, but they said they're gonna, so just keep that in mind. Starbucks. Well, apparently they have unionized. The Starbucks Workers United has launched an open-ended strike in more than 40 cities starting today, which is apparently Red Cup Day. I don't know what that is, but apparently that's a big deal for the Starbucksers out there. I don't know what, you get a cup and maybe you get something off your coffee or something, whatever it is. But baristas walking out and after they authorized to have an open end of strikes as the coffee giant failed to reach a collective bargaining agreement. So, Jason, I guess, not even guessing, right? This is just going to be, they want more money, right? Obviously. Why are they striking? We want more money. We want better benefits, right? You name it, Jason, it's called inflation, right? And like, hey, we want more. So what's going to end up happening eventually? Starbucks probably going to pay them more money and raise the price of coffee.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how all markets work. And wasn't there a time just a few years ago where some of the drug cartels in Mexico started changing to avocados? Remember that? Because avocados were becoming more profitable than moving the drugs for a short time because there was an avocado problem. Remember that?
Yes, or maybe you had for every one case of avocado, you got to put a kilo of Coke in the box. I don't know.
Kroger had to go to drug cartels to get their avocado supply for a very short time because they took over the avocado fields. It's like,
they
wait a minute.
Took over the farms.
There's
the
more
ranches,
money here.
Yes.
Yeah, and that could happen with any commodity.
Now, according to Starbucks, they offer the best job in retail. That's what they say. Including more than $30 an hour on average in pay and benefits. And so they throw the benefits part is where they, because you're like, I'm not getting $30 an hour at Starbucks. But I remember Eric and I remember when we used to talk about McDonald's was going to be a union job? They were going to pay $30 an hour.
Yeah.
Right? The Big Mac was going to be $20. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. Look at Starbucks now. What? This is a union job? Making coffee is a union job. And Starbucks is saying, guys, we're paying when you figure in benefits, we're paying like $30 an hour. No wonder why. You know what? I don't go to Starbucks. So what is it? I probably now, in full disclosure, in my whole life, I've probably had Starbucks 10 times. Maybe 15. And only because we were on a vacation or whatever, and I needed coffee, and it was the only thing open, right?
Yep. I think once. I the same situation. I think I was traveling, and Brooke went there one time and got me some green tea or something.
Yeah,
I didn't even have coffee.
It was like $7 or $8, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm a coffee black guy. Now, granted, you can get a coffee black at Starbucks. It wasn't $7 or $8. It was like $2. But anything mocha, latte, frappo, whatever, $7, $8. I don't even know what it costs now. I would imagine, I don't know, $10. I don't know. But apparently, Starbucks says, listen, we're willing to talk. Well, apparently they've been talking for a while. Not good enough. I don't know. I can't see what the baristas. Now, apparently this is the important job at the Starbucks, the barista job.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the chef in the kitchen.
All right, so that's the one at the machine where they're frothing the milk and right, doing all that's stuff, right?
That's the coffee meister.
That's the bartender, the one that he's the mixologist at the Starbucks, right? I guess he's got to, I guess they got to memorize all the recipes, right?
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, I've heard some of these Starbucks orders. They're like no fat, this, that, blah, 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 extra froth. Complicated. I don't know what they want.
Some customers want everything they can get for the money they're spending. Let's just say that, right?
Okay.
I got 8 things I want done to this coffee, and they better not be wrong, or it's
going to
cost
me $10, but I know you can do up to 8 things, and I want all 8 things in my coffee. Oh, man.
Well, I mean,
guys,
if you're going to pay that much for a coffee, I guess it better be right. I mean, when we went to Austin, Joe, last month, and you and I both went to the qualifying day. We didn't go to the race. But what I saw when Jack and I sat and were looking is all the Landman advertising for season 2 for this show, right? And so I convinced my wife to watch the show, here recently because season 2 is coming out. And it seems to me that Hooters restaurants, which from what I understand, they're suffering now. They're not doing very good in sales. I guess it's not popular as much.
No, they've closed. They still have some left. And now I'm told, I don't know, again, I don't even know if there's a Hooters in Arizona anymore. But I heard that they've changed the waitresses' outfits to be, I don't know, less sexual.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
During Landman in that season, I don't know if you've seen the show.
Great show.
Okay. Do you remember when the...
don't know if it's based in any reality. Do not ruin Landman. By the way, the new season's getting ready to come out. It may be totally fake, but don't ruin it.
It's This Generation's Dallas. That's exactly what that show is This Generation's Dallas.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Now, with all the patchworkers, right? The patchworkers, what do? They get up at 3 a.m, right? They get in their teams. Or where do they drive? They drive to the coffee shop, remember? With the Hooters, the Hooters
and everyone
girls.
tells them don't order anything special, right?
But what's
the girls are scantily clad.
The line is longer. They're not getting coffee anywhere but here, and they're waiting for their coffee. Why doesn't Hooters or somebody capture that idea, right? They're all getting black coffee, and then the girls are getting tipped crazy. Talk about a franchise that would be cheaper than Hooters to run, right?
800-951-0592. Joe and Jason on this Thursday. I got $10 Liberties on sale today. By the way, $20 gold piece is $43.95. Gold's like $42.20, which is a great price. But I got $10 Liberties, $2,000. $2,000. So basically, 210s, pretty much the same price as a 20 today. Great opportunity in gold, but the buy of the day is the palladium. I have 1 ounce. Some of them are bars. Some of them are coins. You get what you get. $1,450. Pretty much spot, below spot, right near spot, at spot. At 800-951-0592. I had 28. I now have 27. By the way, thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd. One guy is paying attention. Listen, I think at this point, have we not earned it that we kind of know what we're doing?
Yeah.
Right? Haven't we earned that by now? Like, if I'm pounding the table and telling you to get this, and it's stupid, especially when it's stupid price. Why is not every line lit up? Because what? You hate money. You don't. That's what it is. I figured out. Our listeners hate everything, especially making a few bucks.
Yeah.
Right? Because this thing's going to roar. How happy are you going to be? How happy were all of you that bought silver at $30 earlier this year when we told you it was going to go over $50? And here we are. How about gold? How about you know what? How about a week ago?
Yeah.
When I told you this isn't the gold and silver markets of the financial crisis. There's no giant pullback coming.
Joe, remember that wallet that I lost early last year? Remember that story?
Yep.
And I don't know, the wheels of justice turned slowly, but they figured out who the guy was that picked up the wallet. I had an ounce of gold in the wallet. It's what I show people that I run into. This is what I do for a living. And I had some cash in there. And that was early last year when gold is about $2,000. You can get a $20 to live for about $2,000. But when they've gotten to the point where they're going to cut a deal with this guy, he's going to, I would just wanted my money back. I didn't want the guy charged with the crime. I feel half responsible. I'm the dumb guy that left my wallet in the shopping cart. But regardless, they made the decisions on how to treat this case. So they are now, they sent me the letters like, how much is your loss today? And I literally told them, well, today the loss is this much. And the loss, if this is going to take a few more months, you may have to change that. And I told him I need $4,200 for that gold coin. Whereas if they would have just sent the kid to me when it happened, and was like, here, just pay me back, dude. Give me the $2,000. We would have been square about 20 months ago. Think about that, Joe. I lost a wallet, and the gold coin's more than double what it was when I lost it. The poor schmuck that picked it up and decided not to turn it in is getting hit hard now.
It's infuriating to watch stupid deals go by and not being taken advantage of. That's all. It just aggravates.
We like to talk to the average guy, Joe, right? We like to talk to the average guy. Hey, get one of these coins. But, Joe and I, we'd also, Joe, and we do it in more. It's more smooth. But you guys with the bigger money out there, there's nothing to be waiting for here. Yeah, we know there's bigger money guys out here that listen, and they're just usually picking your moment, right, Joe? There might not be a really good moment to be.
They don't know how to pick their moments. They don't know how to pick their moments.
Well, apparently,
they don't know how. They don't know how. Silver was $47 frickin' last week. You didn't know how to pick your moment.
Right.
It doesn't happen that way.
I think there's echoes of.
You know what? Here,
there's echoes of 2011, Joe. I think there's echoes of 2011 that's ringing in people's heads, and they can't get over it, Joe. I think that's part of it, Joe.
And again, have I not earned it? Have I not earned it yet?
Yeah.
Have I not? How many more times do I got to prove it to you? 1 ounce palladium, $1,450. There's 27 of them still left. $10 Liberties at $2,000. I'm making up prices now. It's not $2,000. That's wrong. $2,200. If I said $2,000, too bad. You don't get. I can't listen. It costs more than $2,000. I can't sell it to you for $2,200 a $10 Liberty. But do you want to know how expensive things are going to get? I'm going to tell you. Do you know what just happened today? There was a new energy ETF that was launched. It's 2 times leveraged energy ETF. Why? The relentless demand for power will drive power prices through the roof. And they've created an ETF to be 2 times leverage so you can make a killing on what the cost of energy is going to be in the future. Guys, it's I don't think people really understand. They don't get it. They don't want to believe it. Look at even Donald Trump came, well, there's not inflation. Well, this is the best economy ever, right? Nonsense, right? Oh, people saying there's inflation. That's fake news. No, it's not. It's so funny. When my wife and I, we were at the store the other day. It seems like, you know what, why am I even looking at these prices? Because she's trying to, okay, if I buy, which one's the best price per ounce, because it shows it on. She's like, why am I even looking anymore? And I'm like, I don't know. I know everything's $10, right? You put it in, Jason used to say, Jack had this thing, hey, everything you put in your cart, throw $5 on it, right? No matter what it is, it'll average out to be $5.
If you want to estimate what's in your basket, $5 an item, right?
And now I'm like, gosh, it's like $10. It's crazy.
It's more than 5 now, isn't it? It's more than 5, isn't it?
Jeez. Yeah,
a loaf of bread will be $10, $12, $15 really soon here. Everything's going to double. I would say by the end of Trump's administration, with whatever economic emergency will hit us, we'll see if they hit us with a false flag. Gold has showed us, and silver, that everything will double. It's a leading indicator. I'm going to keep telling people it's a leading indicator. The biggest players in the world are buying it because they know what's going to happen. That's why gold and silver is a leading indicator. It gets bought first, and the inflation hits after, right, Joe? And it's not 2011. It's not just going to patch the holes in the markets this time, Joe. It's being spent into the market. Things are getting expensive, Joe.
We'll be back right after the break. 800-951-0592, Patriot Radio News Hour. Joe and Jason on this Thursday. Got to 25 now. Palladium, 1 ounce bars or coins remaining, $1,450. And then, of course, the $10 Liberties, $2,200. Both of them stupid, ridiculous prices at 800-951-0592. Very quickly before I forget, mini Texit meeting Monday in Chandler. There's still a few spots left, 6 to 7:30. Remember, these are to get you on the exchanges next week, Tuesday at noon. Patriot office. As a matter of fact, we'll do Tuesday and Wednesday at noon at the Patriot office. You need to call and sign up. I'll give you an example. We had a class here yesterday, our first one. And I just bought 1,000 Texit at $385. Yeah. I know that some of you really want to buy more Texit like me. The price right now, buy all you can. Some of you want to sell. Here's what we do in these mini classes. We're going to teach you how to take your coin or coins, right, depending on who you are, how to turn your wallet hot, send a certain amount of coins to the exchange, and place a sell order. We will also teach you how to place buy orders. We'll teach you how to send USDC from your Coinbase account or your Kraken account to the exchange for you to buy Texit coin. We'll show you how to, if you're buying Texit coin on the exchange, how to put it back into your wallet so you don't have to worry about the exchange getting hacked. Right? We'll show you all of that stuff. Well, obviously, if you want to sell, we'll show you how to take your sale, how to send it back to Coinbase or Kraken, whatever exchange you pick, and get it into your bank account. That's what these mini meetings are all about. That's why we limit. We're not doing 50 people. We're doing 4 or 5 people. So if you want to sign up, we have a meeting in Chandler Monday night, 6 to 7:30, the Chandler Library there. Then Tuesday and Wednesday at noon at the Phoenix office, right here at Patriot's Phoenix office. Please sign up by calling the 800 number, 800-951-0592. Remember, you can use Texit coin with us to buy gold and silver. You can use Texit coin to buy more positions, to get more hash power, so you get more coins every day. You can use it to buy palladium today. You can use it to buy $10 liberties today. Then, of course, at these meetings, Jason, we're going to teach you how to turn it into cash, if that's what you want. Or, even better, how to buy more of it. Some people, I love it, because the mind doesn't care about the price, guys. It doesn't. It makes the same amount of coins, whether the price is $4, $5, $8, 50 cents. It doesn't matter to the mind. But if you're worried about the price, buy some. Right now, as we know, listen, it's been tough. Crypto's been tough. And we're still a layer one, and it's tough. It's been tough on the layer ones. It's fine. The project is doing great. Listen, we're getting ready. The first Megamind's coming online. This is going to be something where, but either way, here's the thing. I'm going to sell. Great. Volume has been really, really good. I actually listened. I don't know why, but I did. One of these guys made a video like 5 months ago about what a terrible coin Texit coin was. And called it a scam coin. Said, God, there's no volume. You can't sell it anywhere. And nobody's buying it. And blah, blah, blah. And, of course, now we're on. So, by the way, next week we add another exchange next week. We'll be up to 8 exchanges. I told you we're going to be adding exchanges left and right. On top of that, the volume, he said, was it was not even $16,000 a day. Now a crappy day is like $350,000. That's a bad day for Texit coin. It's kind of funny when you go back and see some of these naysayers, and you got to remember, this is a brand new coin. Yeah. So, of course, it didn't have a lot of volume. Of course, we weren't on a lot of exchanges. We were new. We're still new. But the funny part is, Jason, for new, man, we are making moves. That is for certain as we continue to get listed on more and more exchanges as our volume continues to improve. And here's the thing. We're just now getting around to teaching our miners how to get on the exchange and start buying and selling the coin. What do you think the volume is going to do from here? It's going to take off.
It has legs, doesn't it, Joe? It's definitely moving.
It's exciting. This is exciting. I'm so excited for these classes. How cool I mean, yesterday, my wife and I, we put in a couple of limit buy orders, filled them. I was elated. Christine, same thing. She did it too. We'll be back after the break. 800-951-0592. I already got to make a correction. So the meeting in Chandler Monday, meeting in Phoenix Wednesday. We will not have a Tuesday meeting. So I apologize for that, but we will schedule more of those. So Wednesday in Phoenix right here at the Patriot office, and then Monday in Chandler, and we will be having more of these meetings really starting in full blast the week after. So next week we'll have a meeting Wednesday. We'll see, we may throw together another meeting at the Patriot office. I'll try to sneak one in this week, but if not, we'll definitely try to have at least 2 a week, at least for the time being, to get everybody that needs some extra assistance. By the way, very easy, and I shouldn't say easy. Let me rephrase that. For those of you that feel pretty comfortable with Coinbase and that, this is going to be a snap. It'll be extremely easy. For those of you that, hey, I haven't really done a lot. I've signed up for Coinbase, but I haven't done anything. It's not bad. It'll take a little bit, but we're going to be there, and that's why we're keeping these classes small, so we can give the right amount of attention to everybody. Our goal is for the class will be no longer than an hour and a half, just so you know. So we don't want to go any longer than that because then everyone kind of fades out. So, but by the time we're done in that hour and a half, I think most people, if not all people, will feel very comfortable being able to buy and sell Texacoin. So 800-951-0592. That is our toll-free number. Also the same number, buy your palladium. Palladium at spot today. 1 ounce bars in coins, $1,450. $10 liberties at $2,200 at 800-951-0592. And of course, Jason, the government shutdown has officially come to an end, and it's going to be something where they didn't address the healthcare thing. They're promising to have some kind of debate about that, but I think the biggest thing is they're getting ready to start spending some money again.
Big surprise. It went almost the way we were talking about it, and whatever shuffling of deals that had to get done the last month plus, however long this thing took place, apparently they got everyone on board, Joe. So it's time to reap the rewards of government spending now. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Let's start spending. It's
and again, it's going to be something where. Kind of like almost like the Biden administration. Somehow more spending won't equal more inflation. At least that's been the message coming out of the government for the last, 4 or 5 years now. Patriot Radio News Hour.